You want to make sure we'll just pass it by.
Well, no, I want the city attorney.
No, it's a council meeting, not a city attorney.
Well, this is a legal issue.
Rather, if we need a legal, we'll get one, okay?
I would like him in here while I'm talking, because it's about the towing contract, the new towing contract.
You can insert, Bob, it's a council meeting, okay?
But the city attorney's office wrote the contract. I want to bring it to the attorney, I want to get it on the record before you start
Do
my
you wish to
time.
speak to council or not?
Yes, but I want the city attorney here. They're the ones who wrote the contract.
Bob, speak to council, okay?
The city attorney's office wrote the contract, and I want to question him
We know.
on the record, and I want the city attorney here. Come on.
The city attorney will be back.
All right, we'll get him back, then I'll start. Here he comes. Now start my
I'm
time.
glad you're happy.
All right, I'm not trying to start. They're the ones who wrote the contract.
All right, go ahead, he's here.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Attorney Henry.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one more chance. You wanna speak to us, you can. He'll be back, okay?
All right, but I want him to hear what I got from the start. That's all I want to do. I'll be short, but I want this. They're the ones who wrote the contract. Are you that stupid?
Schedule. Pardon me?
I said, are you that stupid?
Okay, you're done.
No, I'm not done. But I'm going out of here in handcuffs because I want to talk to the city attorney. They're the ones who wrote the contract.
To city council.
I'm going to talk to the lawyer. You're out of order. Get out of here.
Officer, thank you.
I'm not leaving. If I'm leaving, I'm going in handcuffs. Come on. No, the city attorney said now I want to talk.
Now talk.
All right, well, stop your nonsense. Act like an adult.
I'm giving you one more chance.
Well, I'm giving you a chance. Attorney Henry. I'd like to just...
You're going to have to address your comments to
All right.
council.
Yes,
Okay.
which you've told 5 times.
All right. City Council. For the last several years, I've been coming here, complaining about what happened. And here we go again. And I don't blame foul zones, and I don't blame LAG towing. But the problem we have here is the city attorney's office, through Attorney Vinsco, I believe, who wrote the contract, has the contract written again where the tower pays $4,000 a month. So all council people know. It's the person who gets their cars towed. The mayor lied in 2005 when he was questioned by the press. They said, Pete Moses and the mayor both said, the rates are not going to go up. Well, look what we ended up with. I brought the proof down time after time. I don't blame Falzone. I talked to Rich Falzone. But this is illegal. You're robbing the insurance companies and you're robbing the persons who get their cars towed. Somebody has a heart attack, goes over an embankment. Well, guess what? The city makes money on it. Why can't this contract, you have a chance now, look in the file. I sent certified letters here in 2005. I warned you in 2008 or 9. And it just keeps going on and on. And that's the problem we're going to have here again. Instead of getting the best tower who could do the job at the best rate for the citizens, who could give the insurance companies the best price, now we give them a blank check. Charge reasonable rates. That's not a contract. You're charging what you want. Who determines what the rate is? The thing that we need to do with this contract is get it to who could provide this best service for the lowest cost. I mean, how do you think I feel? I have a loan for $55,200 some that I'm stuck with. That's why I'm so mad. I was charging $70 and $75 and $20 a day storage. I did all the preparation work for all the abandoned motor vehicles. There was no problem with it. I brought the receipts down. $400, $500, $700, $75. Open up the gate. $75. Close the gate. How do you think I feel? They were charging $75 to open up the gate. I was going out 3 o'clock in the morning, no matter where the car was, towing it in. This is a contract. It's not a contract. This is a ripoff on the people who get their car towed. And now, finally, council, maybe you can sit down and say, look, we have to stop this. Because the people, it's not only me, Look at how many complaints that there have been. And the thing is, how come the ambulance service? How come when somebody has a heart attack, we were charging, I would say, doing the ambulance, $75. Well, why not? Why don't we make a kickback there? Somebody has a heart attack, why don't we charge them $1,500? How come the towing was the only thing zeroed in on this? There's other contracts, why aren't we making money off that? Because it's illegal. Everything I told you, I'm telling you right, it's all the truth. And the time has come to end this. Mr. Barrett, ask Attorney Henry to get a copy with all the stuff that was in the file. When Mayor McGrory tried to make me pay a kickback, I said, first of all, I'm not ending up in jail. And second of all, I'm not doing it. It's illegal. The city attorney's office back then agreed. And it was in the paper. Yeah, we can get money, but who's going to pay? It's the people who get their cars towed. It's the insurance companies. Everything I said was the truth. The truth. So I want to know, at least we just look at this to stop it. And everything is there. And yet, if it wasn't for Mr. George, nothing would have been done. He's the only guy that had enough guts to stand up to this. And just so you understand, you come down here, I do get frustrated, and I do yell and carry on. But I mean, do you ever know something about this administration? You think they ever call you in? I think that lady that was a teacher from out of town said, I've never seen a town like this in my life, where people stand up, and first of all, you either get arrested, or they try to do something to you. I mean, how do you think I felt in 2006 or 2005? I stopped a car from the guys went in with an AK-47 and a pistol. I stopped them. Then a year later, I stopped a lady fleeing from a stabbing. She goes 250 feet. It took multiple officers to get her out of the car, broke the window, handcuffed her. They end up arresting me. In 2007, I have a preliminary hearing in the morning. In the afternoon, because I stopped the car, and then in the afternoon, they want me to testify how I almost shot and killed 2 people. I thought backward. The police department, I told you what's going on over there. The whole city is backwards. So I'm just asking you, now's your time that you could actually do something. Take a look at this and stop it. That's all I'm going to ask you. Anybody want to say anything?
Have you checked the legality of charging for services?
Oh, I believe we looked into that years ago. I couldn't pull the old paperwork to it.
Are we charging for any other services? Like you said, the backup ambulance or anything?
You would have to ask the administration.
Just, the record got to reflect, Mr. Kalabowski forgot how he got the contract. He was dismissed by the mayor prior to the mayor hiring him. Mr. Ayers was the total rate. Mr. Ayers indicated, paid the city $60,000 over the contract. Mr. Kalabowski was handed the contract for free, immediately raised his rates $25 more than Mr. Ayers, and was not required to carry insurance, probably because he couldn't get it. So was that fair to the taxpayers that left the liability? So Mr. Kalabowski, tell the facts again, not half the facts. He got the contract for free, did not have to carry insurance, raised his fees $25, and did not pay a cent to the city of Penny. So who had the sweetheart deal there? Here we're looking out for the best interests of the taxpayers, and we're very happy.
I don't know why, but I'm going to allow you.
Okay.
Pretty probably should. Go ahead.
Just so you understand, the biggest mistakes I ever made was in 1996, when I let Bill Brace talk me into getting involved with Tom and Brody. Because I was, hold it, let me finish, because he said something, let me finish. You gotta understand something. In 1980 I started, I was charging 25 in the daytime, 35 at night. But when I left under Mayor Navy, I was getting $45, that's all. And when I found out the city got ripped off, did Navy go after a person who ripped the city off? No, they came after me. But when I came back, I was charging $70 and $75 and $12 a day storage. How did we go from $12 a day storage to $50, $60 a day? How did we go from $70 and $75 to total $400, $500, $600, $700, $800?
Okay, thank you. 30 years ago. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Barrett, it was 30 years ago.
Yes, I did.